Hi, I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. Okay, I got a news story here from Politico about how 62% of Democrats and independents don't want Hillary Clinton to run again. Okay, a majority of Democratic and independent voters made clear that they don't foresee Hillary Clinton in their 2020 vision of the presidential election, according to a USA Today Suffolk University poll released Wednesday. 62% of Democrats and independents surveyed said the twice failed presidential candidate shouldn't mount another campaign in 2020, and only 23% would be excited by a campaign if she did. So that's interesting to see because just following the campaigns, the primary campaigns, and the general election, I didn't see 23% of Hillary Clinton voters being excited by her at all. But it could be because I'm in my own bubble here in North Carolina where there's plenty of people that voted for Trump. And I wasn't living in, I'm not in New York or Arkansas or some other state where maybe there was some excitement, but I didn't see any excitement for it at all. Okay, the two people they would most like to see are two of the most prominent Democratic aligned politicians unlikely to seek the White House in 2020. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, Vice President Joe Biden. 44%, 43% of those voters, respectively, said they would be excited to see Sanders and Biden run. But that's 4 years out from now, so it's hard to say if both of those guys have run. So, especially since they're old right now, so it's a little bit irrelevant now. It'd be more relevant in 2018 to see if those guys want to run in 2020. But right now, it's pretty far. The majority of Democrats and independents would like to see a new name, though, while 35% would be excited about a Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren run, and 10% for former Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick. 66% would like to see someone entirely new because the Democratic Party standard bearer as it looks to rebound from a surprising election day loss that saw Donald Trump prevail over Clinton and Republicans maintain control over the House and Senate. Elizabeth Warren does need to run in 2020, but I'm not excited to see her run because she showed that she doesn't want to fight for anybody but herself. For a few years now, she's fought against the banking system and how they're not regulated well enough, and she's perfectly fine going after the banking system and Wall Street, but everybody else that needs some progressive support behind them, she's not there. She's not there for Black Lives Matter. She hasn't talked anything about that. She hasn't talked about any other criminal justice reform that we need either. Those are serious problems we need to fix. She didn't fight for Standing Rock because we still have too many people getting abused and just getting their rights taken away and just getting steamrolled by the big oil companies. She's not fighting for them or anybody else that's getting pipelines put in their backyard. She didn't go to Detroit to talk about. She didn't go to Detroit to fight for any of the problems they have, especially with gentrification and them just trying to shut down schools in poor neighborhoods, all that sort of thing. She didn't go to Flint, Michigan, and fight to get the governments to fix the infrastructure there and to make sure people have safe drinking water. There's a lot of things that's happened over the last year or so that she hasn't been fighting for. So she should run, but I'm not excited about it. And then I looked up Deval Patrick. He's done some good things for Massachusetts. So I looked him up. He raised a state sales tax from 5% to 6.25%. He raised the state's minimum wage from $8 an hour to $11 an hour. He joined this gas initiative to reduce greenhouse gases. He also fight to limit gun control. So he's done a couple good things, but he also did some stuff we don't like. Us progressives don't like. For instance, he pushed to get casinos to be opened in Massachusetts to make that legalized. But what he also did was he took money from the casino lobbyists. So that's really a bad sign that even though he's pushed for some progressive agendas, that he's still taking money from the lobbyists. So if he does run, we'd have to keep a watch on him because he might be more progressive than a lot of other candidates that will take money from corporate lobbyists and other super PACs. It's still a worry to see if he would run and rise to the top if someone like Bernie Sanders didn't run. All right, so thanks for watching. And just have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I love you guys.